Hello everyone, welcome to the cinematic universe of story making and storytelling. All our life are just stories that we tell each day to ourselves. StoryMaker lets you speak a story idea, just a sentence, and get back a complete animated short film with narration in any language. Content creators spend days going from idea to finished video. StoryMaker does it in minutes, if not seconds, powered entirely by Meadows plugin ecosystem. I made this whole application on Meadow.dev, and this was the 19th iteration, and I utilized 11 or 15 plugins and skills of Meadow. So how does it work? So you speak your idea, Whisper transcribes it, Gemini 2.5 Flash writes the scene screenplay streamed in real time via SSE. Then for each scene, image generation creates cinematic storyboard frames. Kling AI transforms those into 5-second video clips with camera movement. Text-to-speech generates professional narration, and Google Translate offers the story in 5 different languages. And this is world-aware stories. So now if you want to see complete end-to-end workflows, here are some of the videos that were generated from the prompts. For example, here are some of the stories like the cartographer. You would see the unique thing that we do here is news feed. So not only we allow your imagination to go wild, but you can also fetch the latest news and create content based on those news and share it on multiple social media. We also have the ability to schedule for, let's say like you want to schedule for 10 p.m. on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. You can share it from content to video. Now if you want to see the full flow of this, here you can see that this was the prompt, and then we optimize the prompt, and then this is the story and the scene creation. So scene 1, the stolen map, and scene 2 is into the canopy, scene 3 is the living city, and this is the narrative voice. And after this, a final assembly and output is done. Now here you can see that this is the scene 1, and this is the full transcript of it, and this is all the production notes, and all of this scene is created from just a prompt, and this is the pipeline for step by step. And you can also see that these contents were created based on these news which is being fetched using the news skill from Meadow.build. And here you can see that this is the final assembly and build. Now let us go ahead and fetch some of the inspiration. So these are all some of the inspiration that we have given for people to build. So anyone can come here and continue this story. I will go and create my own story. So here you can see that we have voice and text options. I will try to speak into the microphone, which uses the Media Recorder API to capture audio and send it to Meadow's speech-to-text plugin powered by Whisper. So, and I will allow it. A lone astronaut discovers an ancient alien garden on Mars. And now it actively transcribes my voice. So here you can see that it's transcribing my voice, and here you can see that my idea and my voice was transcribed. Now it's generating the screenplay. Here you can see that my screenplay is generated, and now here you can see that we have an option for make it timely, which will fetch the news articles. So here you can see that these are all the trending news articles, and it will make our story getting fetched, the information fetched from the real news articles, and you can it will remix with today's news. So it's in there, Apple's TV's hottest new shows explore different sides of web, and now it's remixing with today's news, and this is like world aware stories, and it's remixing, and it's so it mixes this screenplay, and we can continue to storyboard after that. As you can see that all of this is powered by Meadow, and story is remixed, it's in the air, and here you can see that it has added information about Apple, and now we'll continue to the storyboard, and here you can see we can click on generate all of these scenes, and all of these scenes will be generated in real time. And then after this, here we have the language selection, like Spanish, France, and even Hindi and Chinese. And a lot of these languages are supported out here. And this is the story DNA, where its estimated narration is 5 minutes, and emotional tone would be wonder, hope, and mystery. And here, as you can see here, that it's generating the storyboard. Here you can see that my scene 1 was generated. Here you can see that this is like Eddie's discovery. Weeks of fruitless sample collection have won on Aris, and all of this is like happening in the backend, and like we have a complete backend setup. And now my scene 2 is getting generated from the storyboard, and once all of these are generated, we will have a video generation which would look something like this, where it will generate the whole video along with audio. And once this is generated, you have the ability to share and schedule sharing of this content on multiple social media platforms. And it also tells you 8-minute read. And we also have a light mode and dark mode, but I personally love the dark mode. Go try out StoryMaker AI.